You know what the best moment of the whole Ballarat trip was? It was after the game. Here we are. We're driving back to Melbourne, and my social battery is running very low. So I'm in the passenger seat. Sam's driving. He's yapping away just in the seat as he does. He's I don't even know what he'll say half the time. I was tired. I was in the car with Sam for 3 hours. That's enough to make anyone want to cry.
Fair enough.
But then he said something that just made me laugh and get almost a bit tingly. He said the words, "This feels like 2009." After a practice game against the team that was bottom 4 last year. It just made me laugh. It made me feel good. And you just want, I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot of comments that are just saying we need to calm down, or it's just a practice game and it doesn't really mean a whole lot, which, you know what, they're probably right. But isn't this what football's all about? Having fun, taking the piss, just absolutely destroying your credibility within the football community. It's all what it's about. And honestly, I think I've reached peak Nuffy. I'm so insufferable. I've gone from we could make top 6 to I genuinely think we are a chance at the flag.
We just won't lose another game for the year. Yeah.
Oh, I actually think we can win it. It just dawned on me about halfway home from Ballarat, and I was
the 2009 comment.
Yeah. I think we were about 40 Ks out of Ballarat, and it just all hit me at once that, wow, we actually have a team now. And, I think just Naz is... I actually am out of words for a preseason game.
Well, I think we know how Sam's doing. Jarrod, how are you?
I unfortunately didn't make the trip down to Ballarat, which I actually don't mind because I got to watch it on TV and just witness Nas take the genuine piss for 2 hours. So that was very, very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about the football straight away. I need to talk about how much of a superior city Ballarat is compared to our lovely
Stinkfest
friends down at Geelong. The drive was a lot smoother. Yeah. Parking was a breeze. It didn't stink. Well equipped. It didn't stink. We did have to drive past Werribee, but it wasn't the part that is right next to the dump, or what was it, the sewerage facility. It was hills. It was lovely. There was some cows. There was, some lovely farmland. It was a really beautiful drive. Saints won, which helps a lot.
That is also
getting in and out of the stadium was a breeze. You know what, Ballarat, I love you. You're great city, great people, just a lovely time. Geelong need to do better. Now,
couldn't agree more.
That Nasiah. Chris Fagan said he wasn't one of the best players of the competition and he didn't really deserve the money. Get a big dog up here? Is that how we're feeling?
There's a different coach, a former coach, that said on the coverage that Nasiah has passed Nick Dacos as the best player in the league. He comfortably... Ken Hinkley came out and said on the coverage that he's the best player in the league. And obviously it's going to be a big matchup next week, but he said, Nas is number 1 for the time being. The things that he was doing and the sort of ease that he does it too. It just looks like easy for him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just a superstar. I know we lived through the era of Rewalt and we had Hayes and Goddard and Del Santo. This bloke is I don't think anyone in our team was ever the best player in the competition. Maybe for a period, like Rewalt maybe was.
But he was in the time of, your Ablets, your Swans,
This bloke is just something else. And what's scary is that he's 23 and he's changing the game, this guy. I remember... I know the fact that we're actually mentioning these other names is ridiculous, but Wayne Carey changed the game. He had his own game plan where he was just one out in the 50 and they won flags off him, right? I'm fully going Nuffy here. We're playing a midfield out of full forward.
No, but it's not
4 goals.
It's not just that. He is saying, Marshall, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Let me one out on my bloke and I'll just he could win the Coleman playing full forward 100%.
It's ridiculous.
Like it's,
he might, yeah.
It's fucked.
It's ridiculous. He might actually. Nathan's not said a word for about 5 minutes.
I'm just letting it go. Let it. You know that it's like you're reaching a flow state.
Oh, I just don't know what to say. Like I feel like this guy surprises me every week, and I just don't know how much better he can get. Just God help the Pies next week. That's all I could say. I don't know how they stop him. Who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop him?
If he gets any free running at the footy like he did today, good luck. Like,
no, it's just ridiculous.
There was, like, obviously we'll get into it, but there's a passage down the wing where he took a mark and just ran away from. It took like 6 bounces down the wing, right? And he looked like he was jogging.
Yeah.
And he was just clearing blokes. Like, and then hit the target. Like, he is taking the piss, genuinely taking the piss of this competition.
I think that he was the biggest surprise that's happened in Ballarat since the gold rush. I don't think anything has hit their town like that since the 1850s. It was that big of a shake that he gave that town. Like, it was, what a man. I can't believe that he's ours. I can't believe we got him over Josh Sin, first of all. But I think that he's just I just laugh. My dad missed watching the game. He goes, "Oh, tell me about the game," and I just read his stat line, and my dad was just laughing. He just couldn't believe it.
What was it at halftime? What did he have? Like 17-3 or something stupid. Like
17-3,
and then put the cue in the rack in the second half, and still ended up with 28-4. Like what the hell?
12 scoring involvements, just took the piss. Like, he genuinely probably could have had another 10 touches if he really wanted to bust his ass for it too. Like, he's another level. It's scary. It's scary.
I just the passage on the wing, he didn't get out of second gear.
I laughed.
And the guy behind him is huffing and puffing.
I was sitting on my couch watching the footy, and I just started laughing out loud because the way he just gets it and runs, and
that's it. Is
gone.
The amount of times I would just when Naz just does something, you just laugh.
Yeah,
you just to do, and he was doing it in the middle too. Yeah. Like, there was a couple where, like, I don't know if it was Marshall or DeConing. I think it was DeConing. Would get a tap and it would just fall to Nas, and he'd be running through the middle of it and gone. And then it would, which target am I going to hit inside 50? Like, I think he had 3 or 4 clearances, and it was the same thing every single time.
We've done about 2.5 minutes on Nasiah. That's a short Naz segment. We'll move on to his best mate. Me and Sam were in the car, so we didn't get to watch the post game interview. Jarrod, on the coverage, I got a few DMs about how good the Liam Ryan and Nasiah post match interview was. Can you elaborate?
So I love I don't know if it's lack of media training, but the lack of care that Liam Ryan had for, like, your typical PR answer is fantastic. Yeah. He literally just came out because they were talking him up about how he, like, had a good game and all this stuff, and he just goes, "Yeah, I reckon I'm worth about half of Nas's contract," and, like, all this stuff, and Nas is sitting there, like, standing next to them on TV, laughing at him.
It's so
just
funny.
Laughing at him take the piss. So I think that's another brilliant bit of work by whoever in the recruiting department decided to go out and get Liam Ryan. He 2 weeks in a row now has started slow, sort of not looked in it, and then second half comes and he just goes.
I think he got into the game a lot quicker. I actually thought in the second quarter he kind of started coming.
Definitely more than last week.
We heard all off season was from West Coast fans was that he's not good defensively. He doesn't work hard enough. He mopes around the forward line when there's nothing to do. What the hell are they smoking over there in Perth? That boy did not stop running.
He had 4 tackles. I think they were all inside 50s. Like, all inside 50 tackles. Like, he was very, very good. And
like, just the energy.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He had a rundown one on the wing, or, like, just out, maybe, like, just on the flank, maybe. And it was, you just don't see that from blokes that don't care. Like, it was one of those ones where it wasn't his man, it wasn't his turn to go, and he saw an opportunity to run the bloke down. I don't think he won the tackle from it. I think the guy, like, had cleared it out, but that's not what you do when you don't care. Like that's someone who's buying into the pressure and the culture that they're trying
That's
to.
it. I loved.
Get.
I said to Sam during the game. Remember that Jack Higgins goal against Port in like I think it was 21-22, where it was a miraculous goal. Almost should have won goal of the year, but just no one got around, and like Jack Higgins looked pissed. Everyone just the vibe was so off from that. It was almost the beginning of the end. So I'm going to guess it was around 22.
Yeah.
And the vibe was just off, and it was awful to watch. Watching it today, each 1%, each little thing each player did, 3 players came around him, gave him high fives, gave him a little tap on the bum.
Yeah.
It was just the players are completely buying in to what Ross is selling.
Yeah, for sure. But like he's just such a cream on top player. Like I can imagine him looking bad at West Coast because he needs a team around him like to perform at a certain level for him to really shine. Like he was a gun for them when they were a good team. He's only fallen off now. Like, I mean, imagine trying your ass off as a forward with the team that they had. Like, forget it. Like,
as you mentioned, he's cream on top. It's so hard to apply the 80 to 100% pressure if no one else is doing anything. You can only do so much yourself. But if we've got Higgins applying pressure, Boxall applying pressure, Hall applying pressure, and then Ryan is that fourth one that comes in and lays the tackle. You can't do that at West Coast when the ball just goes end to end without anyone stopping it. Like he is definitely a cream on top kind of player.
And he's kicking inside 50. I mean, he hit up Naz twice.
He hit
that Naz one in the pocket. Yeah, I got it on my Instagram story. That one, because like he took it. That was actually a really great play. It was Boxall on the wing, straight. It was reminiscent of 2018. The Vardy to. It was very right. Liam Ryan's involved again, setting it all up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just very, very, just smooth and.
It was almost intuition.
Crunched and still hit it.
But it was like, because Nas was nowhere near where he kicked the footy. He put it in the pocket and said, go and lead out there, and it's yours. Yeah. And he did. Like, that's unreal. That's like mates playing together, knowing 100%. You'd think they'd played 50 games together.
Yep.
Like, that's a connection that is very, very hard to establish.
Yeah.
Speaking about stuff in the stat sheet. Sinclair, 39 disposals. Windhager, 41 disposals. Flanders, 27. We're starting to get some ball magnets in this team.
I love that last week I noticed Flanders a lot, and you were like, shit, this kid is good. I didn't notice him that much today. He had 27 touches and was still very, very influential.
Yep.
But if he's our fourth highest disposal winner on the ground, like, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
He's meant to be the guy who's meant to be getting.
He is supposed to be the guy,
and if number 4.
Yeah, if he was the fifth highest disposal winner for us.
Yeah, because Nas got more as well.
Nas, Pooh, Sinclair, and Windhager all had more.
Yeah, Pooh was amazing. I mean, he only had 4 kicks to 3/4 time, but in that last quarter, he had 9 touches and was was damaging. Like
he had 8 clearances.
Can we talk about the triple spin?
He does love a spin. That is his go-to move.
Yeah,
it's gotten him in trouble a few times.
That's going to be his thing, and he's going to burn a lot of players doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he had 8 clearances today. He was the biggest clearance winner on the ground.
And he probably only had 8 kicks.
He had 10 kicks for the day in the end.
Yeah, so 80% of his kicks were clearances.
But he was still getting in and under, and being the one to break it out to your Windhager, to your Nasiah, to your Flanders, that kind of thing. I think he does it. Like, I didn't realize until I think you mentioned it at 3/4 time, Sam, that he had 4 kicks or something and 16 handballs. Yeah. But you don't realize until you sort of rewatch it that he's the one getting that flick out. Like, he's the one doing the sort of grunt work.
For sure.
Which,
his hands in close are really good. Like, he gave it to McRae, just this flick over the top handball, and it was just like elite. He was doing that from day one. But like, we also don't get to see him kick. Like, if he marks it anywhere within 55 meters, he's having a shot. Like, he's also got a big boot on him. So we've got options just everywhere. That, like, he's a weapon. He's a very different sort of player to Naz. he's not quick, but he's sort of got everything else. And it's he's very good. He's exciting.
I feel
He's
very
arriving.
vindicated and justified that I've been all over him for the past
Day
4
one-er.
years. I'm a day one-er. I am the Mateus Filippo enthusiast.
I remember the draft when Sardis went before. You immediately
where was he today? Oh, he was in the VFL. Bozo. Piss off.
You immediately messaged and just said, "Yep, we're gonna get Philippou. Like this is the kid. This is the one."
Dodoro masterclass. Thank you, Adrian.
I thought TDK had another solid game.
Yep.
Didn't light it up. Got whacked in the face. Started bleeding from the eye socket. But yeah, I thought he for just pretty much like it was really ugly conditions again. It was raining and it was stop and it was like again I think it was just awful conditions to play football in.
It's not a ruckman like
no. But he still did well. Like 24 hit-outs, 18 disposals. He got 3 tackles for the big man.
He I think he and Marshall got outdone early.
Yeah.
In the ruck. I think
Blackiston
was good early, and then I think the pair of them sort of wore him down in the second half, and then they really turned it on. And I think it's clear, like I think we all knew it was probably going to be the case anyway, but I think it's pretty clear that it'll be TDK's ruck with Rowan forward, and then the rest is the other way around, or having one of them go off and things.
You
like
just
that.
touched on it. It's only been 2 games. We come alive in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's a fitness thing, if it's a tactical thing, or a mix of both. We seem to just when the opposition is starting to run out of legs, we almost find another gear. It's so nice to watch, and I really hope it translates into
the actual season. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because going in week after week, if we're down, it's going to be weird, because we're going to start games slowly. That's just been our thing for years.
We kick 5.
If we're down by 3 or 4 goals going into halftime, it'd be so nice to have that confidence of the game's not over.
Yeah, but we kicked 10 goals to 4 in the second half. Kicked 5 in the third and 5 in the fourth. So they definitely, and I think it might have been 4 or 5 in a row too.
Yeah,
like I think it was a goal each, and then they just
goes bang, bang, bang. We love to kick goals very quickly in succession.
Yeah,
that's what Brisbane do. Brisbane love, like, if you watch their grand finals and pre-league, like their finals the last couple of years, they have waves where they just go bang, and they kick 4 goals and they break a game apart.
Yeah, this week, if you look, Machito, 18 minutes, Higgins 20, Garcia 23. Bang, 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 5 minutes. Game went from 6 points, 8 points to 25, 26, and then Nas kicked his 4th, and it's 30 points like that. Like within 10 minutes, the game's done.
So I just laugh every time you mention Nas kicking 4 goals into the
just kicked his 4th.
So good. Yeah.
You know who had a really cracking game, and I'm loving the fact that he's slimmed down. He's looking toned. He's looking hench. Mitch Owens.
Oh.
He looked good. Yeah.
He looks so good.
2023 Owens.
Yeah, that's exactly what the 20-odd, 15 to 20 touches, 1 or 2 goals. Could have kicked more too. Like, kicked 2 too.
Yep.
Like, that, if he's having 1.5 goals and 15 to 20 touches a game.
That's it.
That's,
I think,
as a third forward or something. Like,
yeah.
I think between him and Boxall, they're going to murder someone one day with the way they attack the footy. Boxall is nuts.
They don't understand that it's a preseason.
Boxall, I don't think people give Boxall credit for wanting to murder someone. You just don't expect it from someone like him. He just goes, he's head first, and if an elbow hits a player's ear, he doesn't care.
I actually think he enjoys receiving the elbow to the head too. I actually think it makes him play better.
I was a bit disappointed he didn't come out wearing the tape.
The tape, yeah.
Already.
You should just start with it. I've never seen a player demand a spot in the team more than him in a preseason. Like, he is on paper, when you think about Ellis, he's not in the top 23. But the way he plays, he just earns it.
That's it.
He is the
If you look at the stats, he doesn't jump off the page at all. But you watch him, he fits in he's a gear. He's another gear in the whole machine.
Yeah.
And you need a player like that.
Yeah. Well, he had 6 tackles, and I think he was doing a lot of things that don't get stats. a lot of like pressure acts, a lot of being at the contest. Like he was there a lot without actually getting a lot of the ball, and I think he's the perfect candidate for someone to start on the interchange. And if we need a winger, if you need someone to rotate through the middle, if you need someone at half forward, I think he is that bloke to just plug in and fit whatever role Ross needs to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's just a bit of an everything player. He's really good. Like I know Jack Crisp sort of does a bit of that for the Pies, where he just goes everywhere, and he can play off half back. He can play a forward role. He can tag. He plays on the wing. It's just it's such a good magnet.
I don't think he's sort of jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Without he's not good enough to be a starting midfielder yet.
No.
With the midfield that we've got, but he if Pooh has to have a rest or Nas has to have a rest or something like that, you're sort of okay with him being plugged into that midfield and giving you 5 to 10 minutes of centre bounce work.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah. How does McRae go from the first 12 weeks of last year before he hurt his ribs? He was our best midfielder, and now he's our 4th best midfielder and still kicked a goal, 20 disposals, just did everything you expect from a Jack McRae. In 12 months, he's gone from being the best to just another cog in the machine. It's nuts.
And he
he still had a solid 7, 8 out of 10 game, which is all you need from Jack McRae.
No, but he went from being the best to potentially not being on the list.
Yeah.
At the end of last year. Like he was getting the sub appearance.
Yeah.
And he's gone from that to in an off season saying, hey, remember me, I'm still pretty good at this footy thing. And you sort of have to go, I don't know where, did you guys have him?
I think we had him on the
bench. Because I think he sort of fits that role too. Come off the bench, be that first interchange into the midfield. He's still elite. Like he had 5 or 6 clearances again. Like he's still elite at winning the footy out of the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
You need a player like him in your team. You need an unk, right?
Yeah.
He's the unk of the team.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't just have young kids win everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have Nasiah just taking the piss out of the midfield every single time. You have to have a cool head like McRae just to settle things a little bit.
Well, he only played 60% time on ground, McRae, and had 20 and a goal or whatever, 21 and a goal?
Yeah, 21,
That's a 30-touch
Sam,
game. Like.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go on.
How good is Taru going to be?
Oh man, I can't contain it.
We saw his mum today. We didn't go up and speak to her, but we saw the parents were there. I'm sure they were very happy with his game.
Yeah, he's starting to look like. I mean, he's only 19 still,
but he looks like a man now.
So much more sure of himself.
Yeah,
in the air, he's going back with it. Like I think there was a couple of times where he didn't fully commit to it because it was a preseason game. I think you saw him not. He sort of shirked it, going back with the flight. But there was at least 3 or 4 marks that he would have taken probably next week. That he's going to eat the Pies alive. Like if he's going to play off Jack Buller, to get back to Toru, he played like that without Wilkie and Silvani in the team. Yeah, like so he didn't have any like.
He was the second tall.
Yeah, he was the second tall. Like I mean, Keeler was probably just beaten by Wright today. Probably one of the. He wasn't prepared probably to play fullback for most of the game, right? But like Toru was playing without that sort of support and still impressing. And like he was the guy that kicked it to Boxall on the wing before Ryan then got it and then gave it to Naz. Like he's the one that started the chain. So he seems very comfortable with the ball, which like last year there was some nervous moments and stuff like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say, is that last year he looked sort of scared to have the ball and they didn't, I don't know if they didn't trust him or like, it was that synergy wasn't there, but they don't look scared to give him the ball. Like, I don't know. I can't remember what he had last week in terms of touches, but had 18 today. Like he is getting the footy at halfback and making the right decision. Whether it's short, whether it's long, like he's making that correct call. And he physically looks like he's still very baby faced, obviously, but he just looks like a bigger body and just starting to look like a man, like looking like he's not going to get bullied out there. Like,
he's
exciting. That's another one that I'm looking forward to.
what's just great is he just doesn't. I don't think he's ever going to be a lockdown defender. Just tell him to float between the arcs and just let him fly.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be like Ross is going to mold him into a brand new position. We need to he's not a defender. We need to come up with an actual position.
It's going to be like if you want to sort of marry it to the sort of 09-10 sort of period of time. It gives me the sort of Fisher vibes. Of plays defense, and obviously Fisher was a little bit more defensive in terms of potentially having to play a bit more lockdown and stuff. But that sort of defender that they want the footy in his hands, and if he has to go forward and take it, go. You've got that free passage to push forward and play in between the arcs and things like that. So yeah, that's sort of what it sort of reminds me of.
Yep, and he's the ultimate. Games on the line, we need an extra man in the forward line. Who
we'll throw it at, yeah.
Or Nas, right? But Nas could play every
Nas will be there anyway, so...
Nas could do whatever.
Nas will have 8 at that point, so
And Viner will be on the wing. Another player I want to shout out is Hammer. I think he's developing into such a solid key defender.
Just solid.
Had a shaky first quarter, but came good for the rest of the game.
I think he's starting to realise he just has one job, and that's to punch the fuck out of the ball.
Don't think,
do.
Just hit the footy. That's all you need to worry about.
Yeah. When you get the ball, give it to someone that...
Give it to Sinclair, give it to Nas. Just
don't think, just use your height and your muscles, and that's it. Just get it out. Get it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, couple of downers. I think you had... Max Hall had a bit of a stinker. Yeah. But he's allowed to. We'll give him a pass.
I just want to say that his stinker, kick 2 behinds. His stinker was 15 touches, 5 tackles, and 2 behinds.
Sorry, not a stinker. Maybe he just had a down game.
It just wasn't 4 goals and 20 touches. Yeah.
Stinker's a bit harsh. I apologize. I thought Jack Harold was a lot better. This still probably not enough. There was one moment where Sam said it absolutely perfectly during the game. His brain knows what to do. It's the right thing. His feet just don't connect. There is a communication error.
Yeah. He just might not have the skill to pull off some of the passes he wants. But I think, look, I don't know if he was a junior in that role. So I think that he might take some time. He's still a kid as well. And until we have someone that's a standout halfback to play in that role, he's actually got a pretty big frame on him as well. I was watching him today. He's actually very solid sort of defensively, and he did a really good spoil on the wings. So, yeah, if he can clean up his disposal just even a little bit, he might have...
He also gets a pass in the sense of his disposal, because last week they were playing in very dewy, slippery conditions up in the Gold Coast, and this week it was off again, on again, rain all day. He'll be playing under the lid where you don't sort of have the conditions to worry about. So I think you can sort of clean that up. I think he was better than last week.
Oh, absolutely.
Looked more confident than last week. He had a couple of, but so does everyone. So you sort of can learn to live with it. I don't think he had any where I was pulling my hair out. So again, if that's a bad game, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. How's Sharman missing from 5 meters out?
On the coverage, they literally were like, "Oh yeah, he's kicked a goal. Well done, Cooper Sharman." And then they were like, "Oh wait, no, he's missed it."
Get it out of the way now, mate. Just Coops.
Yeah.
Just
I don't think he had a great game.
Nathan said.
Yeah. Just let him get it. Let him get it out now. He's a lot. I'd rather that now than in front of 90,000
at the G. Yeah, and he's normally a dead eye.
Yeah.
So you can sort of, you can sort of be okay that when push comes to shove with him, that he'll kick that.
Especially with the result, we won by 40 points or whatever.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It didn't change anything. No.
But I would say,
I'm sure he'd be annoyed, but he can still laugh about it.
Yeah. We've had it worse than that. But I think if I was saying blokes that didn't have great games, he would probably be down there. I don't know how much Mason Wood played in terms of...
Yeah, it was a bit weird with Wood. He was all over the first quarter, and then I didn't see him for 2 quarters. And then he came on back. I don't know...
He played 65%, but I don't know what it was. I think he just sort of floated. But he didn't play last week, so...
Yeah,
he had 1 disposal in the second, 3 disposals in the third.
Yeah, I think he
So
sort of
he didn't come on at all in the second. Like, barely came on in the second quarter.
So it might have just been like sort of slowly dripping him into the game and back into a proper season. I don't think he was crash hot, but again, it's a scratch match, so you sort of live with it.
5 minutes into the game, Cal Wilkie says, I've had enough. I've played 700 games in a row. I've come to every single training. I've done Ross Lyon's taxes for him. I'm going to rein it in for one day. Oh, I'm feeling a bit tight in my calf.
Bit of a corky.
Oh, that old chestnut.
He was having a laugh as well on the bench.
The panic when he went to the bench, everyone was like, "Oh no!"
When they were taping it up, and he was sitting on the back row.
But then, me and Sam saw him. He leaned back, and you could just see him laughing. And we're like, "Oh, okay." He obviously wanted to come back out, and they're like, "No, you're
no."
He gave a thumbs up as well, so he was alright.
Yeah, he didn't look.
He came around the race, and one of the fans in the crowd asked him, like, "Oh, you good?" And he gave like a thumbs up and said, "Yeah, I'm all good."
And even like during the game, I think it might have been 3/4 time, like. No ice, no strapping. I think it is shit. I copped a bit of a knock here. No point risking it. Like, I'm sure if that's a week from now, they just tape it up and he plays. Like,
guarantee it.
Like 100%. Nothing that worries me at all about him not playing next week.
Yeah.
And the other one, a bit more concerning, is Ryan Burns, because he's actually played really well the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And Thingo loves him.
In distress in the change rooms, came out on crutches. Enright, I think, did the press conference, said it was a rolled ankle. I think that's a bit of a porcupine from the club.
It was an outward, from the replay that they showed, it looks like it's gone out. So rather than rolling in, it's rolled out and then had someone, I think it was Caldwell, landed on it too.
That's a syndesmosis, it seems
which
like.
It screams syndesmosis, but who knows? They were sort of they were consoling him on the bench, sort of at 3/4 time.
The vibe just seemed it's a bit more serious than just a rolled ankle. Like, I think the club's probably just, I will say it's a rolled ankle until we know more. We don't want to go out and say it's a syndesmosis and then next week he's out running.
Touch and go.
I think it just probably hits him a bit harder because
those words are banned, Jarrod.
Would you say touch and go?
Touch and go.
No, we're not saying that. Yeah. Not until Max King plays again. Then we can start again, right?
No, don't even say his name. We're just until he's going to come. As I said, don't even announce that he's playing. He's just going to come out and like a spotlight will appear in the middle of the ground, and he's going to the ground's going to open up, and
he's going to parachute in
and the mustache. He'll be like, the Simpsons episode where Homer's boxing and then Mo comes in on the giant fan.
That's exactly what I want for Max.
We should deliver Max like that.
Yeah. I completely agree.
He hurts his knee.
It would just be like, just like get what's his name? The guy Molly Meldrum to like just deliver him with the fan.
I think Molly Meldrum's past the pre-game theatrics now. We love Molly though.
I thought so. If Ryan Burns is out next week, I think Banfield could be in for a sneaky debut.
He'd be
he seems to fit in really well. He's a Ross Lyon prototype.
I think we spoke about it last week. He's a big boy.
Not 18 years old.
He is just a big frame.
Yeah.
I just didn't realise he was that big.
Yeah.
But he only played very minimal. Regret that decision. Kicked a goal. Love the celebration too.
Yeah. I love how they celebrate the first goal. Everyone gets around a player like it counts as their first goal. But
they get to do it again when he kicks his first one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stocker still needs to kick his first goal, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Has he still kicked
some
one?
of the celebrations today were...
I didn't realise that he'd not kicked one in the regular season.
No. Yeah, that's why he sort of took the piss with his celebration today. Because because he's still not kicked a goal in proper AFL games. So, yeah.
Not even for Carlton?
No.
Wow, I did not know this.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're 60 up against the Pies at 3/4 time, you move the magnet forward.
And Naz will take a specky on his head anyway. More goals.
Nas will mark it on the line. You know how the ball's going in.
Look, I think we're going to leave it there because we are going to split this week's podcast into two. So this is just the review. Next podcast we're going to do during the week because it's a bit of an 8-day gap. We want to keep the content kind of go, and it'll be a bit of a break if we kind of do the whole podcast now. But just the next 8 days are going to go so slowly. It's awful.
It hurts.
It's going to be so painful.
No, I think up until Thursday. I think it'll be a drag until Thursday, and then the footy season
Once Richmond
starts.
do it again to Carlton.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, that's a week after.
Oh,
Once-
that's next week. Sorry, yes.
Once,
Opening round is stupid.
once Charlie kicks 10 on the Blues,
Yeah.
Jacob Wiedering with one shoulder like heavily strapped.
I think that'll make it real, and then the itch will really become like next weekend. Watching footy and knowing that we're playing Sunday night is just going to kill me. Like,
Yeah.
having to wait.
But
I
yeah.
can't wait.
Look, we'll save it. We'll save all the chat.
We'll save it.
Because I think the next podcast will be we're going to yap for about an hour, and it's going to be awful to listen to. But too bad, you're the one who kicked play. So that's it for this review. Like, comment, share with your mum, share with your dad. I'm sure your cat will love it too. All that jazz. That's it from us. Flag Saints.
Flag Saints.
Flag Saints. Cool. We love Ballarat. Fuck Geelong.